welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my weekly makeup basket from my Basket Babes. And if you're wondering what's going on with my eyes, it is allergies. They're red and irritated, and it is what it is. So hopefully, that's not too disturbing, though it does match the kind of red thing I have going on here, right? So we're just gonna go with that. All right, let's get into the makeup basket. It is pared down again this week. I felt very successful with last week's much smaller basket, especially as far as my eye makeup was concerned. So I am doing that again this week. All right, let's get on with the primer. Of course, it is the Catrice Cosmetics Prime and Fine Keep Me Matte Oil-Free Primer. Yeah, it's here. It's here forever until it's gone. And who knows if it'll even be gone this year because I use so very little. All right, for my foundation, it is my Franken, of course. It's got a little bit of LA Girl, a little bit of Maybelline, and of course some tea tree oil. Because, your girl's skin, it's oily, and I need my tea tree oil. It has to happen. Two concealers, well, one's a color corrector. The Ulta Color Correcting Liquid Concealer in Lavender. And the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in Light Medium. It's the same two that have been in here for months and months, basically since the beginning of the year. Powder, I'm still working on the Ulta Beauty Finishing Powder, even though it is no longer in a project, since I hit pan on it in #pie or pan and everything. But it is the perfect color for me right now. And I'm just going to keep using it. It doesn't have to be in a project in order to use it. So that's what I'm going to use it. That's what I'm going to use. Moving on to my blush and bronzer. It is, my Franken one that I just put in this e.l.f. Duo. I'm not going to open it up because I don't want to spoil anything. Highlighters. It's the same two I had in last week. The Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. Almost couldn't say that. And this is in Champagne Pop. And the Bare Minerals Rose Gossamer, had to think about that, just pressed into this, because it's easier than having it loose. All right, so there is my face products. Let's move that pile over here. And I don't know why I always forget to show my setting spray, but right now, the only setting sprays that I own are these Ulta Beauty Matte Makeup Setting Sprays. I have several of them in my collection. So when this one's done, I'll just go into the next one. All right, let's get into the eyes. And I actually have my lip stuff fairly close, so hopefully I won't be forgetting that. Hopefully I won't be forgetting that. You just never know with me. All right, let's start with the brows, because I always put my brows on first. I have the Bare Minerals Brow Powder in Dark Blonde, Medium Brown. And this is also not in a project, the Benefit Gimme Brow. This is the number 3. I actually think this is probably the right color for me. I had 5 last time. I think I had gotten that in a subscription box like eons ago, and that was definitely not the right color for me. Number 3 is much better, though I probably won't purchase that one because it's not cruelty-free. And I really want to try, I think it's Essence or Catrice, I can't remember. There's supposed to be like a dupe of this, and I want to try that. Because that one is cruelty-free and a lot cheaper. A lot cheaper. Alright, moving on to the rest of the eye stuff. My primer, I'm sticking with the e.l.f. Pearl Primer. Still have not taken the stopper out of that one. It just keeps going. It seems like there's not a lot of product in there, but more product keeps coming out, so who knows? All right, eyeliners. I have 3. Of course, the Starlooks Gem Pencil in Amethyst, because if I'm putting a purple into a project, or into a basket, yeah, that one's going in. And also the ColourPop BFF Cream Gel Liner in Piggy Bank, which is kind of like that pinky purple. And the e.l.f. Mineral Eyeliner in Metallic Purple, which isn't metallic or purple as we've established. But there is something else in here that is purple on the outside. I have switched my mascaras. Read into that what you will. This is the Essence Lash Princess Sculpted Volume Mascara. I actually did put it on today. Man, I've missed this. I like the volume mascara, but I think this one's my favorite. Though the volume mascara, if I'm not able to get the purple one, is a good close second for me. So I'm happy. I'm happy to have the Sculpted Volume Lash Princess back again in my life. Makes me happy. I like the brush on it. For those of you that aren't familiar with it, this is what the wand looks like. And I like a curved brush, curved wand for my eyelashes. It's just what works best for me. All right. I have a different palette in this week. I no longer have the ColourPop Honey palette in this week. I have switched it out for the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice palette. And yeah, that's going to be my main palette for the week. And of course, my magnetic palette. And I'm going to tell you what little I have in here. This is a Franken. If you watched Franken Friday, my last Franken Friday, you'll know what that is. This is Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons. Whoa, things are jumping. Things are jumping. This is from the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons. That is toasted almond. I just pressed it into this pan because it's so much easier. The one that tried to jump is Peach Fizz from e.l.f. That is a really old e.l.f. single. This one down here, I had to think about this one. It is Bare Minerals Flamenco. That is the purple that I have in this week. This red one is from the NYX Femme Fatale Sex Bomb Femme Fatale palette. This is Incognito from Glamour Doll Eyes, and this is a discontinued Coastal Scents Mica Pigment in Winterveld. And yeah, that is my eyeshadow for the week. It's not a lot for me. Not a lot in here. Basically, you got a ton of neutrals, and you know, because even this is a neutral, and that is what I have on my eyelids today if my color would adjust. So that's what I have, is this one right here, and I love it. It's one of those that, you know, you want a simple look, so you can do a bold lip. It's perfect. But really, red and purple are the only true colors that I have in this week, except for, of course, what I have in the Gingerbread Spice, which there's a lot of good colors in here, but, you know, it is what it is. All right, lips. Don't forget the lips. I have 3 lip liners and 3 lip glosses. So let's get the lip balm out of the way. I'm still working on the Jack Black lip balm, the lemon one. This thing I thought was going to be dead by now. I really thought it would be done, but it just keeps going. I don't know if it's multiplying like rabbits in there, but it just keeps going. But I am enjoying it, so there is that. That is one that when it gets down to like where I can't squeeze any more out, I will probably cut it open, because these tubes tend to harbor a lot of product that you can't easily access unless you cut it open. So I will gut that thing when it comes time. Okay, my one and only lipstick is the sample from Avon in Rose Stone. This is the brand new sample. And my lip liners. 2 of them I am wearing right now. I have a mess on my fingers. This is the Avon Big Color Pencil in Sherry, and of course Buxom, and this is Scandalous. And I have Scandalous all over my lip, and then I have the darker Sherry in like the outer edges, just to make my tiny little lips look a little bit more full. So I went with the darker on the outer. The other lip liner, it is literally all over my hands. I don't know, I must have accidentally bumped it when I put the cap back on. I'm a mess. The other lip liner is the e.l.f. Natural Lip Liner. I totally forgot to use that last week. I usually try to mix it up a little bit, but since I didn't use this at all last week, I feel like I need to put it back in this week so I remember to use it. All right, my lip glosses. The 3 Avon Glazewear sample, and this one is Darling Pink. Doesn't that sound sweet? Darling. It sounds darling. And I have 2 Buxom lip glosses, the same 2 that I had in last week, just because I'm enjoying them. This one is Sangria, and this one is Pink Lady. As far as if I have any specific goals for the week, if I can do it, I would like to finish the Avon sample lip gloss, and I think if I am dedicated to it, I can get that one done. And I have 2 eyeshadows I would like to finish. This one and this one. Don't know if it's going to happen. You just never know with me, but that is my goal. So you will know if I finished them or not, because if they're not finished, they're going to be in next week's basket because they're so close and I want to get them done before I do my 100 eyeshadow update. So, yeah, if they're not in here next week, you will know. All right, hopefully the lip balm, but I don't know. That's one of those that just seems to drag on forever. But that is it. Only 2 things, 3 things. The 2 eyeshadows and the lip gloss are the 3 things that I'm hoping to have done this week. And I'm not really going to bet on the lip balm. So, all right, I'm going to wrap this up. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.